going. But remember, communication is key. 23 on my jersey, ain't Jordan Ryan. CLE, it's a crime every day. That's why I got this new 90.
Into the paint, floater. Best in the game at that right there.
I'll tell you,
no
he goes up there like he's going to knock a feather off.
Kyrie trying to come to the ball. They go to Horford instead. Now Kyrie, pull-up jumper, 2. Kyrie comes up shooting and sticks a 3.
That's what I mean by Horford and Kyrie. It works both ways.
Excellent from deep, 8 of 15, 53%. Nice pass by Kyrie.
Kyrie's doing it all tonight.
Horford's got 7 rebounds in the half to go with 8 points. Kyrie. He is one big-time offensive player. Kyrie, leading scorer in the game, pulls up for 3. Got it.
Nice way to start it.
3 at just under 28 per game.
Whoa.
Way outside. Hits the 3. Porzingis from way downtown, and it's 14-3. He's already in double figures.
Speed, phenomenal shooting. Look at this one. Straight on with the hoop from downtown.
They just keep rotating it from one three-point shooter to the other, and Curry throws it down. Pachulia the rebound. Curry, catch, shoot, bingo. Curry again. Bang short. Get another try. It's like being in a shooting gallery. Graded in the fourth quarter. The battle is won by the Warriors. You get a short corner 3 for Curry. You think you're coming back, but you look up and these guys are just so hard to stop. Golden State can score it. Didn't it? Here comes Curry. So maybe it all worked out better for them in the long run. Curry for 3. Bingo. Man.
It's first. Really took his time right there. Oh, Jeremy Lamb, a 3-ball.
2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Wolves up by 2. Wiggins. Oh, my! A resounding smash by Wiggins.
Oh, boy. Get under the basket. He's going with his man. When he realized what was happening, it was too late. See how he was going over to play his man, Olynyk. He's out of the lane. Kind of turned his back to the play.
That's one of the best dunks we've seen this year.
Wow, look at that.
Yo, what's going on, people? You know who it is. It's Tae Wiggs, of course, coming live from the Man Cave as usual. For those subscribers out there that's not subscribed to my Twitter page or my YouTube channel, please feel free to do so now at TAE_WIGGS. And people trying to figure out who I'm supposed to be. No, I'm not trying to be Easy E. I'm MC Gusto, coming live from cell block number 4. Before we get right into it, you see that smile? Yeah, there it is. There it is. You look so good right now. I run from you right now. You see it smile? Yeah. Let's get right into it. In the first of these 9 games that was on tap last night, the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Boston Celtics. We know the San Antonio Spurs is right now are without Tony Parker and Kawhi Leonard. But right now they still making noise. This loss right here hurt. Rudy Gay had 14 points to go along with 3 rebounds. The unsigned free agent Brandon Paul, 18 points, 5 rebounds. It wasn't enough for these Boston Celtics because Kyrie Irving put the team on his back and got him to victory with his 24 points and his 6 assists. Jaylen Brown is playing fabulous basketball right now. 18 points, 4 rebounds. This ended 11-game losing streak against the San Antonio Spurs. The Minnesota Timberwolves take on the Miami Heat. This game went to overtime. The Heat lost 122-125. Deion Waiters, 33 points, 5 rebounds. Kelly Olynyk slimmed down a whole lot. He looks really good in the Heat jersey. 23 points, 6 rebounds. But the story of this game was Jeff Teague scoring 14 of his 23 points in overtime to get his Minnesota Timberwolves to win. Jeff Teague, 23 points, 11 assists, 6 steals, folks. 6 steals. Karl Anthony Towns, another double-double for the big cat. 20 points, 12 rebounds. Andrew Wiggins, that dunk last night over Josh Richardson. Oh, my God. 22 points, 7 rebounds. The Denver Nuggets lose to New York Knicks. And I know who appreciate this, man. Shout out to my man on Instagram, man, for all his IG at Nelly808027, man. The whole IG page is nothing but Knicks stuff. If you talk bad about his Knicks, he's coming for you, man. Like I'm going to say, shout him again. His IG is Nelly. Nelly 808027. Since I've been doing this, man, he been holding it down, man. Watching videos, liking stuff, man. Like I said, I don't even know this cat, man. But I appreciate the love, my brother. Like I said, man, follow him, man, if you a Knicks fan. Whole page is dedicated to the Knicks. Like I said, Nelly 808027. The Knicks won 116 over the Nuggets, 110. And this is the game I did watch last night. The Knicks look pretty damn good. And the reason I say they look pretty good because Melo was gone, and you don't have to worry about nobody just taking 30 to 40 shots, trying to help his team get to victory. Get you a point guard and Jared Jack. You got the rookie Frank Nicolini, all these guys. Kyle O'Quinn come off the bench last night, 15 points, 12 rebounds. Kristaps Porzingis, a career high, 38 points, 7 rebounds. And Courtney Lee. This unit they have, and Joakim Noah is still hurt. I just like what I'm seeing from these guys. Doug McDermott. The ball is moving around, and they playing up-tempo basketball, and they is beating cats to the basket. If the Knicks keep playing like this, they may shock some people and may be a possible playoff team. But they got it. We know it's still early, but I'm like what I'm seeing from these guys. And the person who's not getting no respect right now is Jeff Hornacek, the man who's coaching this team. Y'all remember Jeff Hornacek for the Utah Jazz? Used to shoot free throws and rub his face. And people didn't know what that mean because he was saying hello to his family. So I'm just letting y'all know that's another NBA gem and Drew I'm dropping on y'all today. But the New York, them young Knicks are looking fantastic. And Nelly 8027 will appreciate this. What I see from New York, they rebounding. They out hustling teams. And they are playing scrappy basketball. They almost playing how the older Knicks would play. Come out the gate and jump on you. And that's what they doing. And one thing I'm seeing from Kristaps Porzingis, he played with Carmelo Anthony. You could tell he learned a lot from him. But if you give him another piece, he's going to be scary. He's almost Dirk Nowitzki-ish. I like that word. Dirk Nowitzki-ish. He can dribble. He can go to the hole. But the one thing he do need to calm down on his turnovers and fouls. And the Denver Nuggets came in. They got hit hard in the mouth. Yeah, this score made it like it was a close game. But Knicks was beating these guys almost by 22 points the whole night before they made a comeback. You know, the game is not over till it's over, but it wasn't enough. Jamal Murray with 20 points. Nikola Jokic, 28 points, 8 rebounds. But for a big guy, he was 6 for 10 from the three-point line. The Knicks get this win. The other game I did watch was the Philadelphia 76ers and the Houston Rockets looking for redemption. We already know that Eric Gordon hurt them last week with a buzzer beater in Philly to win the game. But the reason I chose this game to watch, because I was looking like, you know what? Houston barely beat Philadelphia in Philly. And I was telling the people I was talking to, shout out to Coins Club, we always have this talk. I told them, look, man, 76ers is going to be a surprise team. And they've been surprising some people right now. They surprised the Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets should have lost to them twice. But the kicker is Rockets 107 in this game. The 76ers 115. Eric Gordon with 25 points. 5 for 14 from the three-point line. James Harden with 29 points. And he was 8 for 21 from the field. That is not good because the Sixers shot 55% on 27 assists. And Joel Embiid, nothing you can say about Big JoJo, man. 22 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. And the one thing is, this young team, like I said, for a team that young, you have to jump on these veteran teams early if you want to get the W's and solidify the spot for a playoff contender team. And the one guy I've been keeping my eyes on right now, looking like he might be a clear-cut for Rookie of the Year, is Ben Simmons. 24 points, 7 rebounds, and 9 assists. The way he was schooling Trevor Ariza last night. Schooling him. And the one thing that I did like about this 76ers team, y'all see AI right there with the fro looking down. Shout out to them 76ers, man. Right now, one thing I do like about the Sixers, Joel Embiid been saying since he got there, trust the process. And the one thing that caught my eye, they brought this stat up, Coach Brett Brown, when the season started, 77 wins and 257 losses. So, the wheels are starting to turn. The team is starting to believe they got a veteran out there, Amir Johnson, looked good last night. And you had J.J. Redick, who also, another veteran who's looking good for the 76ers. But the person that they sleeping on that team is Robert Covington and T.J. McConnell. T.J. McConnell might not be the best three-point shooter on their team, but when they needed a big basket last night, that young scrappy guard was knocking down threes. And one thing about the Houston Rockets that may hurt them this season, sorry Rockets fans, but I'm going to have to be a realist on this one. For a Mark D'Antoni team, you live by the three and you would die by the three. All them threes you took wasn't the rebounder in sight. Everybody from the 76ers, they had about 3 people crashing the boards. They knew you guys was taking the three because you settled on a lot of threes. You got the length. You're probably about the 4th tallest team in the NBA. Why shooting all these threes? A team like that young, the team that young, you supposed to beat them up, and they didn't do it. So on to the next game. The Charlotte Hornets took on the Memphis Grizzlies in the Grindhouse. The Grizzlies fall to the Charlotte Hornets 99-104. Your former Rookie of the Year, Tyreke Evans, had a double-double, 19 points, 10 rebounds. Mike Conley, 16 points, 6 assists. Wasn't enough to beat the Hornets last night. The rookie out of Kentucky, Malik Monk, 13 points, 4 rebounds. Jeremy Lamb with 17 points. As the announcer said in Charlotte, Kemba Walker. 27 points, 6 dimes. So, a game like that, and the Charlotte Hornets scored 14 points in the 4th quarter. So, that means the Memphis Grizzlies didn't get the job done to get what they needed. So they outscored them in the 4th quarter by 14 points. And that's very unreal for a Grizzlies team to come home and lose to a team like the Charlotte Hornets. Things are changing. Some people got superstar teams, but the other teams are rising up to the challenge, and I definitely do like that. Another game that's taking people by surprise, and this team is another hot team in the NBA. The Orlando Magic is crushing everybody. Beat the Spurs, Cavs, now they beat the Pelicans. This is one of their best starts of the 2011-2012 season. And the Magic beat the Pelicans 115-99. Anthony Davis had 39 points, 10 rebounds. Boogie Cousins, DeMarcus Cousins, 12 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists. Wasn't enough because nobody else, like I said, these two guys in New Orleans, Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins, are going to bring it every night. And Rondo is still out. They need another scorer. If they can get a wing guard from someone, I thought if Rudy Gay went to New Orleans, I thought that would have been a nice little pickup for them. Maybe a Carmelo Anthony, but we already know Melo's in OKC. We know Rudy Gay in San Antonio. If they can, like I said, they can find a wing guard, New Orleans would be hell in the Western Conference. But till then, they went up against a better Orlando Magic team. Jonathan Simmons off the bench with 20 points. Nikola Vukovic, 20 points. Evan Fournier, 20 points. And Elfrid Payton is still out. This Orlando Magic's team, one thing I'm going to say about this team is a scrappy team. Terrence Ross can score. Aaron Gordon can score. Evan Fournier can score. Vukovic can score. Not only Jonathan Simmons can score, and he's a defender. So that is great. And DJ Augustine, if you catch him sleeping or on the defense, he gonna light you up. So that's another person who will light you up. Like I said, Orlando Magic right now, these young teams got to keep winning and winning and winning and winning, because they can't afford to go on a 4 or 5 game losing streak. You can't do that. So if you play people on the East Coast, the same low tier teams, y'all have to go at it. Like, y'all got to play every game like it's a game 7 in the NBA Finals. That's another team you need to watch if you don't have NBA League Pass. Go ahead and get that. The other game that was on last night, the Dallas Mavericks and the Utah Jazz. Utah Jazz blew the Dallas Mavericks out 104-89. Dirk Nowitzki, 18 points. He was 4 for 5 from the 3-point line. And J.J. Barea with 17 points off the bench. That wasn't enough to get the job done. Rodney Hood, another up-and-coming star with 25 points. But the line here is Ricky Rubio, 20 points, 6 dimes, and 4 steals. He always can pass the rock. He's finding a little consistent jumper looking through their highlights. The Utah Jazz, even though Gordon Hayward is out, not playing for them, and he's out in Boston, the Utah Jazz out there playing like they're not even missing a step, because they still got Joe Johnson, Rudy Gobert, and all these guys. So one person leave, next man shows up. And shout out to the young rookie over there, Donovan Mitchell, who's holding it down too. All right. The Toronto Raptors and the Portland Trailblazers. The Portland Trailblazers lose a heartbreaker, 85-99. DeMar DeRozan with 25 points, playing fantastic right now for the Toronto Raptors. And Kyle Lowry, 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. It's crazy now. You go around the league, you see a couple of point guards now getting double-digit rebounds. And Russell Westbrook is the trendsetter for that, because his triple-doubles is coming second to none. It's almost like he's not even trying to get a triple-double, but it's going to be that much easier now to get the assist now, because he got a Paul George who can knock down shots. He got a Ray Felton that can knock down shots. And he has a Carmelo Anthony that can knock down shots. So all he got to do is just score his 10 points and get rebounds. So we're going to see more triple-doubles from Russell Westbrook. How many triple-doubles he may get in the season? My number will be, I'm going to say Russell Westbrook get 24 triple-doubles this season. That's what I'm looking for. So back to this Toronto Raptors and Portland Trailblazers game. C.J. McCollum with 16 points. Damian Lillard with 36. The Raptors held the Portland Trailblazers to 6 points in the second quarter. Terry Stotts, the head coach of the Portland Trailblazers, big fella, what is going on right now in Portland for your team to only score 6 points in the second quarter? Dame Dollar, holla at your boy. What's going on? On paper, the team has talent, but to only score 6 points in the second quarter, that's unacceptable. So you already know they're going to play with a chip on their shoulder when they come back and play whoever's next. The next game, the last game to wrap this up, the Golden State Warriors put a beating on the Los Angeles Clippers. DeAndre Jordan, 10 points, 16 rebounds. Lou Williams, 17 points. KD, 19 points, 7 boards. Steph Curry with 31 points, 6 dimes, 7 for 11 from the 3-point line. This team is playing so free right now. Nick Young is hitting threes for Rancho Cucamonga. I mean, Steph Curry is out there playing uncle against the Clippers. They dare him to shoot threes, and he is shooting threes when people got their hands all in his face. Like my one guy say, Steph Curry got a robot arm because he don't miss. I said, no, it's just called practice and reputation. this guy right here, Steph Curry, what can you say, man? I'm not a Warriors fan, but I do appreciate basketball and what they doing. And sometimes you're like, this game come on too late. I'm about to go to sleep. And sometimes you got to stay up and just watch, just because you want to see how many threes can they hit on the team. Like I said, I won't be surprised if this team score 160 on somebody, because somebody's about to get 160 dropped on them real soon. This team plays with so much poise and confidence. And the way they push the ball up the floor is like none other. They get the rebound, they out. Pull up three. And it's cash. Everybody can hit threes on their team except for one person. And that's Zaza. And that's the scary part. West can hit the threes. JaVale McGree can hit a three when he want to. I'm like, this team is scary good. But they still got some time to put something together. And the one person who I've definitely been taking a look at is Jordan Bell, the young rookie out of Oregon that plays for the Warriors. So that team right there is a team to watch out for. But don't sleep on them Thunder. Just letting y'all know. And the Clippers lost 12 straight games against the Golden State Warriors. So we already know these two franchises right here used to be the laughingstock of the league. And these two franchises right here are not the laughingstock of the league no more, because they've been consistent getting to the playoffs. So you need other teams to break that mold and trying to find out the success that those two franchises have right there. Tonight, we got 4 games on tonight. The first game is at 7 p.m. Sacramento Kings will be visiting the Player of the Week, Victor Oladipo. That's NBA League Pass. The Phoenix Suns and the Brooklyn Nets, 7:30. That should be a good game. Looking for the Nets to win that game. Looking for Indiana to beat the Kings. Then on NBA TV at 8 p.m. This is a good game. This is a must-watch game right here. I will be tuning in. OKC Thunder playing against the Milwaukee Bucks. That's a good one right there. I'm taking the Thunder in that one. Then at 10:30, another must-watch game. Detroit Pistons taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. We know yesterday was Lonzo Ball's birthday. The way he celebrated yesterday for his birthday, can he bring that same level and intensity that he had at his birthday party to on the floor? I'm looking for the Lakers to pounce on the Detroit Pistons. We know the Detroit Pistons shot the Golden State Warriors the other night. But this young Lakers team is very special too. Like I said, y'all know who I am. I'm Tae Wiggs reporting live for the Man Cave. For those subscribers that do not subscribe to my YouTube channel or my Twitter page, please feel free to do so now at TAE_WIGGS. Until next time, folks. Peace.